freaking sauna in here. Yep. See, told you, Brian. You're on Twitch, and it does no use for anything because I can't read it, and it doesn't add to the watch time. I don't know. Yeah. Should have had you look at that yesterday. But I got to turn off this fireplace, man. It's like a sauna down here. I'm sweating my ass off. Oh. All right. Well. Got my candle lit. I am back. It's good to be back. I procrastinated for a good long time getting over the stupid cold that apparently everybody in the world has gotten or is gonna get. So some people got it pretty severe. I got lucky. I got one day that it took me out. Spent Friday in La La Land. Wasn't sure if it's gonna die or not from that, but was kind of like unaware of everything in the world. This is kind of, I guess you can call it a flu. It didn't really feel like a flu. Like I got like hot, cold. I guess it is a flu, but it really kind of just took me out of commission. And yesterday I was fine. Then we went in our game today, and it showed its colors. Man, I was hurting, and we were down like a bunch of guys as it was. Painful. At one point, I had to like, yeah, all right, send somebody else out because I'm. I was getting dizzy, and I was drinking my liquid IV, and I was like, dude, I never really get to the point where I'm that dizzy, but I was there today, and it was bad. I can see this stupid thing is glitching for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see it because right now in this stage of the game, I don't really give a fuck. Oh, and we got our cat in here. So I had a couple ideas for the show. I was even thinking about taking down the roast a host. I'm just kind of don't have the mental energy for anything right now. But I did want to. Oh, let me look here. All right. So for some reason my chat nothing's working. Let me double check something. Make sure that it's. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Oh, we're gonna do some fun. I was gonna do some fun web searches. You know, since everything that's going on in the world, if you think of the news, what they're not covering, which is kind of funny why the news is not covering the Epstein list. Wow. I wonder why no media outlets are covering that. It's funny, right? They cover everything else. But that cat scratching something. The cat scratch fever. What the? The cat's in the bag. He's in the bag. Now the cat's out of the bag. Let me see. Forgot. Yashu had the link. Let me take a peek here. Oh, sweet. I can die tomorrow too. Okay, so I see those. That's gotta be on YouTube. I think Brian swapped to YouTube. So on the computer, if someone was on the computer, I'll be able to see what is being said. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Very interesting. Getting over this stupid cold. Okay. Wait. What was I doing? 9/11. 9/11's a good one. But I had something better as like a gag. It's like it's a gag, but it's like not even funny. Oh, what website is this? Yeah, hang on. Justice.com. Ah, look at it. It's already a search thing. / Epstein. There we go. Let's take a look and. What? This is not it. You clickbait son of. You clickbait son of a. Justice. Oh, you pulled a fast one. It's .gov, not dot. Nice, and play tomorrow night too. All right. Epstein Library. Let's go. Let's have some fun with this. Let's see who is on it or not. So we found out that Fiber Mike is not on there. Fiber Mike the snacker is not on the Epstein list. So that's good. Let's see. Okay. Who should we take a look and look up just for fun here? Because I gotta know. I gotta know. As soon as I started saying Epstein list, I'm hearing all weird noises. Probably the government's already come crashing down my door. What are you doing talking about the Epstein list? I mean, we can pick like the obvious ones, but no, I know. Oh, you know what? Let's see if Aaron Stewart's on there. I don't know why she would, but Stewart. My God, spell right. Spell right. Nope. She's good. She cleared out. That's good. Probably can check if Dick Blumenthal's on there. He might be on there. You know, I had one good. Let's go back a little bit. Everyone's bashing on Blumenthal, but let me tell you something. When I had my old apartment and they had I know they had like a huge EverSource like spike, kind of like it is now. I actually wrote him an email. What the hell? I wish I would have saved it. It was it 2011, 2012 maybe, about complaining about some of the EverSource, and he actually wrote back saying they're looking into it and this is what they did. That was cool. I mean, may not have been him, it may have been somebody else, but still kind of cool. But you know, the guy says he served the military and didn't. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Blumenthal is, you know, he's a known Connecticut Democrat, and people just listen to whatever he says. So once society figures out that it's not Democrat Republican anymore, that it's just us versus the elites, everybody will have a much better day. They won't. People love to have a reason to hate somebody else, and that's the truth, right? Like you can prove that argument in an instant. Right? You want to get into someone get pissed off? Wear a MAGA hat somewhere in a fucking blue state or a blue town and watch how much you get harassed. Or wear a Joe Biden hat or in a mostly red, and you'll see, hey, there's no one's gonna, or looks or judgment. Yep, and the elites know that. They know that we're that simple and dumb that we'll just fight each other for no reason, right, Cat? What are we, Cat? Extremists? No, we're not extremists. What would be considered realists? Realist is the word? I'm not even sure what the exact word are. We are truth seekers. Truth seekers. It sounds better. Doesn't sound as aggressive as an extreme. Extremist seems like someone wants to blow shit up. You're lucky I even came on. You're lucky I came on. I didn't want to. I'm actually not even complaining. I'm just kind of talking that this guy's being fucking rude already. We're over here looking up people on the Epstein list. But yeah, here we go. Now that this guy had to come and say some stupid shit, let me continue my search. So we're gonna keep looking for people we all may know on this list. I wonder, I'm gonna put my dad's name in there. Let's see. Just for fun, dude. Ah, nothing. Nothing. All right, let's see. We need some people's names to look up on the Epstein list. We gotta know. Fire off some names here. So we got Mike Dizziness not on it. Aaron Stewart not on it. I'm obviously too young to be on that. Too old. What would I be too old? Fiber Mike is not. Yeah. So yeah, Fiber Mike is definitely not on there. I even searched. The search came to me. I didn't do the initial Fiber Mike search. He actually did all that work. He did it and sent me the link. So now I'm just having fun with this now because this is what's trending. Nothing will ever get done about it, but it's trending. Let's see if I'm even on the right DOJ site. Let's see this. Okay, let's see how many times has he been listed. Oh, I mean, we can, like, Chris Tucker. There we go. Chris Tucker. Nice one. Thank you. Let's look up Chris Tucker. We're always looking at Trump and all these other fucking gates. We all know they're there. We all know they took part. Chris Tucker. Let's go. Oh. Chris Tucker's got 96 results. Let's see. Data set 10 PDF. Let's see. Chris Tucker is probably a very, like Scott Drake, is kind of not a very unique name. But one Chris Tucker email said Chris Tucker was stopping by to see J.E. sometime before his show tonight. No exact time was given. Nothing juicy. Seems like it. I'm looking for something that's got some kind of weird. If you can do dinner. So here's a redaction, right? From Leslie Groff to Jeffrey Epstein. Subject Chris Tucker. Could it be the same Chris Tucker? Maybe. Chris Tucker called to say he will be in New York this Monday and wondered if he could do dinner. Redacted. Marlon Wayans. There we go. Marlon Wayans. That is, yeah. That'd be upsetting if he's on here. You know what? Jim Carrey would be good too. I don't think he was. I think he's against this stuff. But we just. Scott Drake. Chuck E. Cheese. Scott. Oh, so okay. Let's take a peek after Marlon Wayans. Is that how he spells his name? Wayans? Is not Wayans? Let's take a look. Oops. Not Wang. Wang. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Marlon Wayans. Oh, let me add the S. Let me make sure I add the S on there. Nah. If that's how he spells his names, he is not on there. So let's check out Scott Drake. Scott. Nothing on Scott Drake either. So Chuck E. Cheese is, I guess, majority safe. It's not probably saying a whole lot. It makes you think that even all these like kids' places are all suspect now because of everything that's happening. It's like, Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is always ghetto. I can't remember how many times I've actually been to Chuck E. Cheese growing up on the Burlington Turnpike. Probably the only time I went, even if Danny, I don't even remember Danny even going. We might have went on his own, but I may have went with. If it was with anybody, it was with Paul and Brian and them growing up, because we sure as hell didn't go to that place. I mean, Danny can contest to that. There's no way that we went there. It's too much money. I did like watching the band though, the rats dancing. I was thinking probably the best part. All right, let's fire off some more names. If we have any. We got a couple good ones. I looked up look up myself. Look up the Island Boys. It's probably gonna ping my IP address and you're gonna. Can you imagine if my name was found? Like, how crazy would that be? You know what, Paul? Paul's being a prick. Paul Maluzzo. That is a common name more than normal because there's a Paul Maluzzo that did my tuxes before. Trying, I definitely stroked Chucky's tail. Remember the little rats dancing in a little band? And he had that crappy pizza. That was a great time. It was a good ass time back then. Let's see. You know what's cool is Laser Quest. I don't think I ever got to really enjoy that place as much as I don't. Is it even open anymore? Is it Laser Quest, right? On the Berlin Turnpike? Shawn Corey Carter. See, very specific. Shawn, I'm not sure who that is, but I'm going to learn a shit ton tonight. Shawn Corey Carter. I know if you did. Wait, is that Jay-Z? Shawn? I thought Shawn Carter is spelled differently. No. No, that guy's all right. Shawn Corey Carter. If that's Jay-Z, I think it's. Yeah, it's Shawn. It's a Sean. Shawn Carter. I had a feeling who that was. Yeah. You know. Let's just look up Shawn Carter. Yeah. Nothing. Is that how Shawn, they spell Jay-Z's name? Oh, they did reopen it. Man, that'd be a fun night to go check that out. Bunch of old dudes. It's funny that we're considered the old people now. At 40. Sorry, I'm fucking sniffling and shit. Probably gonna cough pretty soon. Shawn Corey Carter. Let me look up just Shawn Carter without his middle name. Because I'm pretty sure they would probably just address him as Jay-Z, even in an email. There it is. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. So, got a case ID 2019. FBI. Epstein Jeffrey child sex trafficking. So it's all redacted, right? The name, probably location, whatever the shit. Called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of sex abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. Let me find. Oh, it was Jay-Z. All right, check this out. An unknown man abducted blank from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Shawn Carter, Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into blank by protecting her name. Blank believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. That's the same mansion that is in Mar-a-Lago, I believe, right? We're down the street from Trump's place. Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awakening each time in an opulent indoor setting. Opulent. That's an interesting word. I'm actually going to look that up. Opulent. You know what a succulent is? Oh, opulent. Great. Oh, people of great wealth. Opulent. Okay, so there was multiple occasions with that, along with Leon Black and William Barr. current United States Attorney General being present. But yeah, obviously they're going to redact the poor girl's name that was... What's crazy, she was abducted several times. Oh, God, it just keeps going. And that's the only thing on Shawn Carter. That's wild. Party. Oh, bro, all they get is Pusha T. Pusha T and this one. In the same docket.
Connecting.
I'm on a roll here, and Gargamel's going to call and harass me.
Call from.
I'm going to see if Gargamel's on her.
Press 1.
Gargamel, are you on the Epstein list? Oh, hang on. It's not working. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, they're scrambling my phone because Gargamel's on the Epstein list. I knew it. I think that mixer's having a hard time today. That was what I heard it come in. Is she trying?
Connecting.
Okay.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Gargamel. Gargamel. Gargamel, are you on the Epstein list? I hear you.
I think you got phone connection.
Oh, I have a lot more problems than that today. Let me tell you. That's weird. I lost it again. You know, I appreciate Gargamel. Yeah, it's not working. Maybe reading these files are just flagging my shit. Call's not working. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, you know what? Let me... Cat, can you give me some good luck? Here. That's so strange. Like, it came in and then just didn't. Brian, can you give me a test call? See if that'll work. I'm not sure why. Because, like, so it picked up, and obviously you can hear it, and then it just died. I wonder. What's that shit in your eye, cat? That's weird. Okay, so we'll go back to the Pusha T. Pusha T and Weinstein. That's wild. Attended the party and drugged her before engaging in sexual abuse. Dude, that's some wild, wild shit. Pusha T went rabbit hole that. All right, scrambling and scraping. Did you hear that when Gargamel called? Like, it was like a super long delay?
Connecting. Call from.
Ooh. Thank you for calling Edging with Friends. Are you on the Epstein list? I can hear you. I can hear you. See? It's not in. So yeah, how is it gonna tell me I'm getting a phone call via Bluetooth and I connect and it does nothing? It's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi? Oh my god. Is it my Wi-Fi? That is weird. Well, thanks for trying to call in and test that. That's I feel like that phone's not working. No. Well, it was working, so I can hear the call coming in, and then like I had to like select one to answer. Then when I answer, it's like a gangster ass pause, and then they hear you talking, and then it's almost like it's losing signal, which is weird. Like my router is, it's not connecting. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I mean it's connected. I appreciate everyone trying to call and help me out here, but let's. I noticed yesterday that Bluetooth thing was being a pain in the ass. I feel like it was like hijacking my shit. So we're trying to test stuff, and I feel like the. Pardon me. Will you stop playing with that wire? Yeah. Something is dead air. I think they got me, dude. Look at that. It's not even doing nothing. It's crazy because I'm on air right now, but it's telling me that I can't connect to the internet. I do. I need a fiber detox and a tea. And a tea. Let's try something again. I wonder if. I know yesterday I had to reset my router a whole bunch of times. Okay, so now we're back to normal. All right, let's try that again. I don't know if you got that flicker back. Yeah, no shit. We had that problem last night too. When I told you that shit turned, well, yeah, I turned the Wi-Fi back on, so we should be good. But when I was telling you yesterday or today that I had every fucking problem that could have gone wrong went wrong, we're still dealing with it. So I'm not gonna sweat it right now. We got the glitch going on. We're just gonna have fun. So all right, for some reason it's like when you go offline and you're still listening to a video, there's like a 30-second like buffer that's like reserved and like this shuts off. Because I want to talk to Gargamel. I want to know if Gargamel is on the list. And I happen to ask him. Because he seems like a deranged wild person. I want to know. The Flea Flicker 85. Captain Obvious. I'm not the Captain Obvious. I'm directly involved with this, so I know everything that's going wrong because I'm here. I can see it live.
Connecting.
Here we go. All right, Gargamel's in the house, everybody.
Call from
It's me.
Edging with friends. No. Gargamel. Just wait. Google Wi-Fi data call. No. Alright, dude. You know what, dude? Let's do this. I swear every iPhone that comes out gets dumber and dumber. I've had more problems with this thing. So when I had my last truck, the CarPlay would not work on this thing at all. Like you would plug it in, it would just fail. The new truck works, but it's wireless too. I'm actually going to reset my phone now because I'm just running out of options. Yeah, that flicker, I see it. I don't even know what it's from. Like the one camera doesn't move. So I did move my mixer and I moved the mixer, not the ATEM. Who the hell is Brandon Morrison? I'm going to put him on the list. Let's look him up. See if Brandon Morrison's on there. He's the last sub to the channel. Brandon Morrison. Oh. So our friend Brandon Morrison, our recent follower, is on there. All right, let's see. Oh man, I just farted and it smells real bad. Don't sass me, boy. Don't ask stupid questions. We're the first one to say don't ask me dumb shit when I can clearly see it. All right, so Brandon Morrison, our latest subscriber, is in the Epstein files, but I don't think it's anything bad. He did bathroom renovations. My house. Who even talks like that? He spells house Houzz. 17 pages. Holy crap. Tremendous. This guy's using big words on me. Trying to be a funny comedian. All right. So we know Brandon's good, so Brandon's good on here. The cat's chilling. I'm gonna see if the cat's on the list. Ain't the cat's on the list? The little freak show. Right, freak show cat? Let's see. Okay. Anyways, well, until then, someone didn't pay. This fucking guy, because someone didn't pay the bill. Yeah, I wish that was the case. Not in my case. So what bill would that even be under? It's a Wi-Fi service. It's not even like my phone service. I tell you what though, AT&T does work a lot better out here than Verizon, and Verizon said they worked everywhere. They work nowhere. If I left my house to go bring the trash out, I'd have no signal. When I mean bring the trash out, it means bring myself outside. And that's where we're at. So Paul, when you want to have my list of stuff that not to talk on air about technical difficulties, but if you're interested in hearing all the technical difficulties, I'd love to tell you all of them, but I'm not going to do it on here.
Connecting.
Okay. We're reset. Oh, look at that.
Press 1.
Okay,
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Gargamel. Nothing. Gargamel, I got you. I hear you. Okay. Dude, I don't know. Maybe nothing's just working. This guy says, who cares? They're fucking things. Damn it, that was so strange. Wonder why I don't. No one cares. Obviously you do, because you keep pointing shit out. So obviously you do care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't say any issues are going on. See what I mean? You do care. And this is just added to the list of stuff that does the pod track need like updating? Is there an update for this? I don't even know. I think that's where all our shit's stemming from. And right now I don't care. I got tomorrow off.
Connecting.
See? It
To accept, press 1. To send
add you with friends. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we're having some serious difficulties here. Let me
Hello?
hello. Yeah, how can wait a minute, dude. Wait. Jesus. Don't chew that. Hey, stop that. So much for my little third leg here.
Connecting.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh. Alright, so obviously it's working because I can hear it ringing, so I don't know what the problem is. Okay. See, it won't. It's.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
We are live. What's going on?
Hello? Is this Edging with Friends?
Yes, it is.
You know what? I can't hear you, but I'm gonna keep saying it anyway. So, you're talking about the Epstein list? You know who's on the Epstein list? Papa Smurf! I knew that bastard was on the island. Him and Stephen Hawking. You know who else is on that list? George Houlihan. I heard that man can really work them off in his day. Fill that solo cup to the brim. Oh my gosh, I know you can't hear me, but I'm still gonna keep going. So I went through it again and grabbed the Smurf and took him hostage. You wanna say that? You gotta take me about the Smurf or I'm gonna get that bitch off the bus.
Get her off the bus. You can't hear me, but I support it. Get off the bus. All right, so you're saying the mic isn't transmitting on the call. Well, that's funny because I didn't change anything since the last one. So, hey, stop playing with the wire. Get out of here. Hey, no, get out. Get. Don't add to my list of broken shit in this place. This freaking cat. Well, okay, so the call went through, so that's good. So the Bluetooth, but it wasn't automatically syncing to the thing. What did I do different? I do new. I don't know. Well, anyway, I don't fucking give a shit. It's funny, we did recorded our latest episode is coming out soon, and I tell you, thing was mint, right? Smooth sailing. Like one minor thing. Brian screaming. But then on the same breath, 2 weeks later, we do a charity episode. And complete opposite. Dumpster fire. It's like, at the point where I say, you know what, just fucking scrap it. I don't have the mental energy to deal with stupidity. Like, it's a fucking computer and technology. It's got one job. Fucking work. You turn the shit on, it works. Now you turn it on, shit don't work. This is why I play console games, not PC. Because if I'm gonna play Call of Duty once a week and I jump on the computer and it's got this is not connected and this needs updated and this fucking doesn't work or my mic's not working, I would throw that computer through. I'd shoot that computer and throw it out the window. Console, I turn on. Ooh, look, it works. I do the updates, reset it, done. I'm playing. No, not in the computer world. That's not a complaint. That's fact. It is a fact. But, so I'm happy Gargamel did call. That was good. Oh my God. Let's see. I had something else. I had it. So we did go down a rabbit hole with Jay-Z. We all know Jay-Z is in some shit. And who was the oh God, who was the guy in Training Day? Who's the actor in Training Day? And Jay-Z was trying to like dab him up on the basketball court, and he literally ignored him. I forgot what they're saying, the reasoning behind. I mean, besides what we know Jay-Z is involved with, Rockefeller. Ooh. All right. Sorry. Okay, let me Oops, let me just send this out. All right, I'm so glad that I didn't really start sending people shit to call, because that would have just been annoying as shit. Denzel, yeah, Denzel want nothing to do with his ass. He's like, nope, get away from me. I don't think at this point that they're not even gonna even deny that him and Beyonce are involved in some dark underworld shit. Even if they said it, do you think anybody would even care? The people would still buy his music. Does he even do music anymore? No, he's just saying it. Beyonce does. People wouldn't care. Taylor Swift, probably the same thing. They don't care. They'll still buy their crap. Still buy the crap. Yeah, so Gargamel did point out, and I should look this up, the George Houlihan, but I don't have the correct spelling for George. Now, George Houlihan, we did some work on his house when we were in high school-ish, right? And it was a hot day. I'm waiting for Paul to tell me to stop before I keep going on this. I don't think he'll care, but I think it's funny. My levels are not too low. My levels are high. I actually turned my phone levels to the max. So, not the phone levels. I checked that. Not a complete moron. George. Oh, it's Hallahan? Why do they say Houlihan like it's got a U in it? Let's take a look. So, we're doing a mulch job. Rake, cleaning up the yard. He's got this neck brace on. I remember him with the neck brace. And I see pictures of him now. It doesn't look the same guy as I remember. But anyways, he had this little dog. I called him Cujo in front of him. It's like the little shit dog. He kept barking. So it was hot. And we're in the sun. And he comes out with some, must have been like lemonade or something. I'll come back to that, Brent. And comes out with lemonade. And I chug it down. We both chug it down, both hot. And immediately, it was probably within like minutes, Paul starts getting all loopy. And I think it's fine. I thought he's just like heat exhaustion just hit him or something. And he's like, oh, give me the mop. Give me the screwdriver. And he's just all like delirious. And then later on, we find out that guy was a pedophile. And it was an honor to work for that guy, and I told Paul, I said, you know what? I said, why did he drug me? Was I not a good looking guy? As a good looking kitten? Probably not. Paul's a little fatter. He probably liked that, like the little meat on the bones. But I guess he had a history of that, and he had the neck brace because he went after this one young man that actually his dad worked with Paul, and this dude beat the shit out of him. I think that's how the story goes, right? That dude, what's this dude's shop? Nope, George Hallahan is not on here. So Google Voice not sending out. Well, so Google Voice it's all on Bluetooth. So it's going right to the pod track. So it's not like you obviously can hear me getting a call, but there's no mic setting in Google Voice. It's just whatever the phone is receiving. I'm gonna check for an update. Let me check this now. Again, computer shit. Probably needs a fucking update. Update. Yeah, I'll go check it. Actually, there is none. Yeah, this version 22, right, fixes unintended echo of smartphone output jack when the on-air function is off. I don't really know what that is. How to update. Well, I'll go on anyway because I don't think I've ever did that. PV122.bin. That's the latest update. I feel like I need more. I'm curious too if it's got to be, so everything's on USB now. If it's got to be on a certain USB for it to run more efficient. Sounds kind of stupid, but there are different speeds, right, on a different USB. Like you have USB and it's like blue or like, right? Or is it like orange? Then there's like just like black or gray, right? Which is like the slower one. Well, your levels are low. My levels are low now. Of course they're low now. Because I don't know what the hell's wrong with the system. Of course they're fucking low now. Everything fucking collapsed. No shit. I can look at, so on the pod track, my mics are fucking max. It's hitting red every time I talk. Right now it's hitting red. In the OBS, it's hitting minus 35. So I'm not an audio guy, and I don't know. I don't have the energy to deal with that at the moment. So take that for what it's worth. So I'll repeat that. Epstein is killing the podcast. I'll repeat that. The pod track is maxing. It's in the red right now as I talk. OBS is only putting out 35, minus 35 when I talk. That's why it's low. Now, if I crank OBS, which I can't, and I cranked up the mic, the onboard like output, then do shit. So I think there's a talking issue. What? Like when I moved, it seemed like after I moved it, shit just fell apart, and all I did was just unplug what was there, moved it, plugged it back in. That's it. And it can't like figure that itself out, and it's got more fucking noise now out of nowhere. Let's I thought I broke this thing when it fell. Yep. So yeah, good luck. Seriously. You know what happened next time I record? I'll do the same process over again, and it'll be fine. That's just how it works. That's why I like doing these every Sunday too, because I can try to get rid of, like, I get to learn more and more about this stuff. Because learning about stuff is cool. Not at the time when you need it to work. That's when shit's gonna break. But I honestly think that Epstein is ruining my stream here. You said the keyword, no, like, not having it. I almost ran a second test tonight, which I should have. I wanted to see you with no pants on. Shit, you know what's crazy on here? I removed my clock, even though I got my phone and everything in front of my face. I still always look to where my clock was. That's not there no more. I'm trying to see if I got one more good fart. Well, I'm waiting to see if my USB comment made any sense, even though I didn't change anything on the USB. Well, it was good to be back after this superb bowl You know, I have never seen the Candyman movie. I gotta add that to my list. I've been keeping a list of horror movies that I want to watch. So I'm gonna add the Candyman, right? So this is not horror, but what I'm watching now is a lot of the Clone Wars, totally sidetracked because the new mall stuff's coming out in April. So I'm watching a bunch of episodes before Maul Shadow Lord comes out. Okay, so back to the horror movies. What's this one? So here's one I have. The masterpiece of occult cinema, The Devil Rides Out, 1968. That's one of them. Talking Shit, 1993. Your day dose of fright. If you have a good scare, you're in the right place. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so Eyes Wide Shut, I've seen. The Ninth Gate, which came out the same year. I gotta find that. Eyes Wide Shut was weird. But the weird part isn't the movie. It's the weird part is they cut out 20 minutes of it. And then the director just died. Sure he did. All right, let's see what else we got. Next, we have... This is not a horror movie called Iron Sky. If you know what that is, then you'll know what that is. Okay. I need to start making folders in my phone for all this shit. Oh, so another update is that I rebuilt my Devastator that met an untimely death at 3:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning, because the cat decided that he was done with it. So it was really fun to build it again. Didn't take as long, but so when the TISM doesn't tell me to do something, I don't do it. And then one day the TISM said, today we're going to do it. So the TISM controls all. Back to my movie list. Oh, what we got here? The Town. I want to watch The Town. It's not horror, but there's a pretty sick quote in it, and I wanted to see that. Oh, I'm probably going to say this really bad. Caligula? It's banned or heavily censored in several countries because of its graphic sexual content and violence. Any movie that's restricted probably has a lot of truth in it, and they censor that shit because it's too true. Salo, or 120 Days of Sodom. I do want to check that out. I don't know where I'll find that. So another one, right? Ready for this one? The film was so disturbing the director was murdered before its release, and it was banned in 150 countries. That means you're onto something right there. People now start picking that shit up. Why do they ban books and movies? Because they're real. This is an interesting book. Interesting books too. The Town was good. See, I gotta see The Town. Okay, so A Clockwork Orange. I don't know if that was one of the ones that Paul recommended. It sounds like maybe it was Agent Orange, but Clockwork Orange is a Stanley Kubrick movie. It's crime, dark. Oh, this one is Visions. Prime Video's got some good stuff. What am I watching now on this series now? VHS. The VHS. There are, I believe, 9 VHS movies. And I have them in a separate... Do I have them a separate thing? Come on, go out. Where's my text message with the movies on it? I don't even know where my thing is. That's not, what the fuck? I sent that to Paul. When in doubt, Google Drive has everything. Since dope it. Maybe it doesn't. But the VHS ones are, look up a suburban film. Oh. That sounds pretty cool. Anything in Serbia is sick. Russia, right? Serbia's in Russia. Where the fuck did I put the VHS list? Why did I not have that screenshot anymore? I don't understand why shit disappears on my phone. There we are. Okay. So I watched VHS 1985 or 85. That came out 2 years ago, technically 3 years ago now. So that's the first one in that series. And you want to talk about fucking weird? So I watched 94. Yeah, it was 94. Oh, I have to go back my list. Then I watched the original VHS. I watched that one twice because it was strange. So. And they're gory, real gory too. And that's where I'm at. Well, what time is it? Well, maybe this time I go and watch some thrillers upstairs. Thriller! Well, hope you guys all enjoyed looking up some people on the Epstein list, getting some information about that. Little technical difficulties tonight, but that's all part of the show. And movie lists. All right. So, movie list is a little added bonus. I like talking about movies. I don't watch enough movies. But, well, let me get out of here. Let me go take a shower because I feel disgusting and sweating my ass off. I gotta clean my hockey stuff too because I'm sweating. It's the only time I feel like I was going to pass out from being dizzy on the bench. That was borderline like, am I going to be all right? I was sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to. I stood up and I was like, oh, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I've never felt like that before. So like, so the one guy on the team that I tell that every other time that guy be out there for feels like 5 minutes. He's not out there 5 minutes, probably 3.5 minutes. I told him today, take your time. It's just us two on the line. What's he do? A minute. He wants to swap out. And I said to him, I was like, dude, every other fucking time we play, you take your sweet. You have to yell to you to get off. And the time I want you to take your time, you're coming off early. I went down one point, I'm like, dude, someone just go for me. Someone go, because I feel like I'm going to fucking pass out. And then once I leveled out and, it passed, I felt great. Not 100% better, but, that team just steamrolled us. We didn't lose by a lot. Lose by 1, but it was rough. It was rough. And we were down 4 guys. Yeah, exactly. 4 guys. And that would have helped balance out the breaks in between because I was just... And, all of us are all sick. We're all, recovering from this shit. So we're all fucking coughing. We're all like... Ugh. But, hey, what are you going to do? That's the joys of it. Had a great... I'm actually going to play tomorrow night, too. Come on, go. All right, well... All right, you edgers. Thanks for tuning in. Next weekend, I believe, will be the same time, same place, same energy. Bring your edging. And I'm going to go break shit. So, all right. Peace out.